Just have to do this. Cannot not share it with you guys. Look at that. Beautiful, eh? I'm still admiring all the boats that arrived, and Petronella is already going for the mid-break.
Welcome to extreme boating. Recorded
Etienne's
here
working his way
Estuary beaches by
into the gully to 144-stroke Suzuki's on the back of a 22-foot V-Cat. Oom Teens, daar doen jy dit weer. Just like draai my maag nou in die knop in. And he rides nicely around that one, keeps the boat on the plane so that he can run in the shallow water, and this gully is very shallow today and it's closing up in front of him again. This is a difficult launch today with all the sandbanks and the white water. Now he has to keep the boat on the run, and he's running. Is he going to make that one? Is it going to close? He got through it. Well done, Oom Teens. Happy hunting. Enjoy the day. Both brothers today on Zukulu. They're going to do some serious fishing. They've got the big rods out and the fish on lure downrigger on the side of the boat. I still want pushing away with the motor strip die there in the shallow water, waiting for the waves to wash it. I was still going to make some video on that downrigger, but things are happening too fast here on the beach. Yo! Just have to wait for the water to wash in. Zukulu is a heavy boat with two big motors on the back. Anton has shown us his skills here as a very experienced skipper. We've seen his videos down at Belito and other coasts where he launches in the face of very, very big waves. But this morning is a difficult walk. Yes, he's going to choose that channel that Climax has cut in the sandbank, keeping the boat on the plane so he doesn't hit sand. He knows that he can't turn around much. He has to get his timing right and take whatever needs to be bumped. He needs to bump them. Ooh, he's laying down there right on the sandbank. Oi, 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 Anton. Keeping the boat on the plane right across the sandbank. Luckily Climax has cut the channel for them there. Zukulu is a big boat, a heavy boat, Anton. Just thump through them. It will make a nice thumbnail. And he got his gap. Wow. Can't believe it. And this tight maneuvering space, he got the gap with Zukulu, turning it around more than once. Happy hunting, enjoy the day. Josh and Dylan on Maverick. Johan was telling us drifting in the shallow channel there down south. Maverick keeping the trims high. Johan has found a deeper gully, deeper part of the channel. Stella is on the plane. I can't turn to it now because I'm on Josh. And he's far away. It's not going to be for nice footage anyway. But it's exciting. The way that he turns Stella there on that white foam, running for the back line now. Josh is on the power. He bumps that one on the shoulder. Maverick is big enough to handle it. and he's turning right in front of that one. I hope he doesn't get stuck on the sand. He must keep the boat onto speed in that shallow water over there. Has he got the channel that Climax has dug? I hope so. He's turning east. He has to face that one. That's it. Now he can run a little bit north, get around that one. That's it, Josh. There was no other way to get out of the gully there. Well done. Happy hunting. Enjoy the day. Temptation, one of the boats that gives us nice splashovers, but he's determined to do a good launch today in this shallow gully. Wish them all the best. Although the waves is not big, it's a very difficult launch today. Keeping the trims high. Oops. And the sandbank there just tells him, you're still going north, where you think you're going. And the sandbank does it again. Now if a small boat like Temptation is handling the gully like that, imagine what the big boats is suffering they're going through. Temptation is on the speed, keeping the boat on the plane, looking for the Climax channel, turning right on the sandbank there, and he made it off without hitting any sand. Well done, Temptation. Back into the gully, safe spot in the gully. And now if he's just patient over there, the gap will open up in front of him. Sky with free spirit coming. Noisy tractor. Edging towards the mid-break. Yes, Sky. You're whistling that tractor. And he's punching, he's looking for speed to get through the gap that's opened up in front of him. They do stand up a little bit unpredictable, but they're not big. Guys will just have to punch them if they come in their way. There's no perfect launch today. Today, if you walk away from the launch, it was a good launch. Because the sand is, this gully is very shallow to small. Pac-Man, that sensation needs a lot of water, and he's perfectly stuck there on the sand, but he's using the 150 Suzuki's to push off the sandbank. What I know for a fact, the 150 Suzuki's is issued counter-rotating. It's not an option, so it gives that boat a lot of stability and tight turns on the speed. Motors are very close together, makes it difficult to push. He's found a different angle out of the gully. Hope he doesn't get stuck on the sand over there, because these ugly ones are closing up in front of him. Nope, it's deep enough. The motors doesn't show any sand. Well done, Pac-Man. Riding that sensation like what it's built for. Ride it like you own it. Happy hunting, enjoy the day. Pick up Sky late. He floated that big 28-foot buttcat nicely off the bank into the gully. Couldn't show you guys. Now it's done. Sky's on the power. He loves the speed of that 28-foot, but he's running right for the channel that Climax has cut. And the boat is running nice. There's no sand on the motors. And he's turned east. Well done, Sky, using the speed of the boat and the size to get through that surf in 41 seconds. Well done. If you'll eventually pull the strap through Robert E. Lee and pulled it off with the Ski Boat Club tractor. It takes a lot of stress off the tractor, because this is going forward and backward and forward and backward. It just snaps gears in the gearbox. Wave dancer already offloaded in the time that it took Sky to get through the surf. People are ready with the life jackets. Leon doing his... no, it's Andres doing the safety talk. Leon is working with Nkunzi towards the boats. Robert D. Lee being pushed, and it goes sideways. The heavy boats over that little ridge, it goes sideways off, and Free Spirit 1 eventually arriving, and Teller 3 also arriving. Teller 3 is going to be difficult to get off the sandbank. We'll see what Robert D. Lee does. Wiseman relining up there. Bora. What's happening? Wiseman is not happy with something and he stopped the push. I can't see what he's not happy with. In the meantime, Free Spirit 2 has been coming undone. Moratella, Fanny Leibrand. Seacat 800. Seacat 800s guys are now being used to dredge here at St Lucia, not Teller. Oh, Robert D. Lee is stuck there, exactly where I thought he was going to get stuck. That's what I wanted to see Sky doing, but Sky's boat floated off, and it's the same, basically the same hole. Dion is looking for depth for the motor so that he can get better traction. Felt that he got more depth, trimming the other one down, getting them both on the same line up with the trim. Sand is picking it up. Robert D. Lee is almost in the gully, and he's got full traction there. Five-star with Dirk Roslier passing us, putting us out of focus. Robert D. Lee on the power, working towards the mid-break. That's the way to do it, Dion. Just fucking go through, don't waste time. They're not that big, they're only 4-footers. Doesn't mind being the thumbnail. Happy hunting, enjoy the day. Leon staying on Wave Dancer. Wiseman pushed him nice. You won't float off as easy as Sky did, but should come off easier than Robert D. Lee did, but he's stuck there on dry land at the moment, keeping the motor trimmed tight with the positive thrust to get him away from the sand. CJ arriving. Over a fellow with Peter Blom arriving. Wave Dancer got into the gully. Not too much of a struggle, but then again it's experienced skipper and he practices trims a lot. Some of the other skippers don't like riding the boats on trim and tilt, but unfortunately you have to in St Lucia. Leon is on the power. He's definitely going to go north. Got it right in front of the sandbank there. He doesn't trust the channel that Climax has dug for him. And he's right into the gap. Just that one picking up in front of him, but for Wave Dancer that's not a problem. Happy hunting, enjoy the day. Kunzi floating on the other side of the boats that just arrived here. can see in the channel, in the gully I mean. CJ busy offloading. You can see a little bit wrongly lined up. He's going to choose the dredging of Climax to exit, making it deeper. Nope, he's done soon enough. Staying on the lip of that sandbank, the southern lip of that sandbank there. That takes everybody by surprise. And he's in front of the sandbank, pushing the 22-foot Hellcat hard with the two 140 4-stroke Suzuki's on the back. And he's over right through the gap. Happy hunting, enjoy the day. Free Spirit 1 floating. Pardette floating towards the gully. Well, he's basically in the gully. Walter has got this gully dialed in. Pushing hard for the mid break. Fast boat, that 830 carry cat with the 200 Suzuki's on the back. Climbs it over, not to worry about it, the boat can handle it. Turns around there, he might just get stuck on the sandbank. So that was the best option to do there for Walter. Happy hunting, enjoy the day. Wiseman pushing CJ there into the channel, or was it onto the sandbank? B-line has arrived. Tela 3 is floating nicely off this sandbank there. I thought this Seacat 800 is going to have more difficulties getting to float, but it hasn't. Sorry, B-line is not the 830 Pardette, it's the 840 Pardette. Keeps on moving in front of me that I can't get that line right. Mansfield Asterix has arrived. Tella's walking towards his sandbank. But he's not worried because it's been dredged well. Well south of the sandbank. Takes that one as a splash because you don't want to turn unnecessary in this gully today. That is what the big boats are for. It's just to push through those ones. That's a nice splash over Tella with enough positive thrust. Well done. Utilize the Seacat what it's built for, just to go through the ones that is annoying. Happy hunting, enjoy the day. Dirkie Rosalie on 5-star floating. Either the tide has turned or they got the angle on the gully right, but the boat is floating nicely. Pushing north into the gully. two 140 4-stroke Suzuki's on the back of a Z-Craft F205 series. Pushing hard for the mid-brake. Dirk is also going to use the size of the boat, not going to worry too much about the waves. It's not enough bother to turn around. Happy hunting, enjoy the day. CJ floating into the gully. Channel's nice, deep here right in front of us. CJ pushing hard on the power. Going for the point of the sandbank, keeping it on speed. Racing the big boat into the gap north. And is he going to make it in time? Doesn't matter, the boat is big enough to take it. Even that one is going to be a non-event for CJ. Yes, he just climbs over it slowly. And he's well behind the back line. Well done, JJ. Happy hunting, enjoy the Asterix being pushed. Well, edge towards. Mans is doing his traditional walk next to his boat, trimming the motors down by hand. Legacy is offloaded. B-line is offloaded. Jehovah Rafella not offloaded yet. And the tractors are lining up. Nice cool breeze here this morning. Asterix is floating. On keeping the two 100 4-stroke Suzuki's trimmed high, getting the 21-foot VCAT nicely into the gully. Ocean Commotion arriving from the north along the beach. Once one of the charter operations here in town. Also got accommodation for the guys that's looking for accommodation. Pushing hard east. Well done. Hans, happy hunting, enjoy the day. And B-line edging towards the water there. 840 butt gate. 840 butt gate. Two 154 stroke Suzuki's on the back. That I remember. No 150s. No Mercury's. Yay! H is not playing well to me. Naughty Van 2 has arrived. We have to follow B-line, not watch all the new boats arriving. B-line edging his way into the gully, hugging the southern sandbanks point. Makes a nice gap to the south here. He's working his way slowly into the gap. Getting onto the power. Just easing it out to a beautiful silver sunrise here at St Lucia Estuary, Isimangaliso Wetland Park, South Africa. Well done, happy hunting, enjoy the day. That's Jan, just offloaded Ocean Commotion there. Boat offload very easy. It's an 8-meter boat with 200 Mercury 4-strokes on the back. Legacy is a 830 carry cat, just like Free Spirit 1. Also with two 200 4-stroke Suzuki's on the back. Stewart's got many years of experience on a very small boat with two 2-stroke 40 Yamis on the back. So this to him is like riding a Maybach Mercedes. Also pushing off the sandbank with motors trimmed high. Also working the edge of the southern sandbank. Is he going to go north, or is he just going to punch that one and get into the ocean? There's a nice chase happening there right on the back line. But it's over. Is that the color line? Or is it the chase? It looks like a chase. It's happening again. Stewart is pushing for the mid-brake. And he's gone through the mid-brake. The chase is just to the south of Stewart. I'll see if I can pick it up now. And he's got through nicely. Happy hunting, enjoy the day. Wiseman pushing Ocean Commotion with a positive thrust there. And that is as far as he can go. It doesn't matter if you push him harder or not, it will just land Ocean Commotion on the opposite sandbank. I'm using the 200 Mercuries to get him over the lip. And he's floating nicely in the channel, getting to the edge of the southern sandbank. Understanding young skipping style, whatever's happening in front of him doesn't bother him. He just timed it right so he can get over the curlers at the right time, every time. Ocean Commotion's always designed to work like that. That's a big one, Jan. Where you? That's a big one. He waits for it to dissipate, gets over it, and that's a big one to follow that one. Is he going to make it in time, or is he going to just punch under it? No, he got it in time. It's always a challenge to know if he's going to make it in time. And he pushes through another one. Perfectly executed, every curler at the right point. Happy hunting, enjoy the day. I need to do a battery swap. Lotsivan 2, approaching the channel. Can't say short. Where's the short? There's no short. Wiseman easing him into the channel. The channel's very shallow, all the water drained out now in the meantime. We'll just have to be patient and wait for the water to come back again. Sidewash turning him immediately. He trims down, he found enough depth in the channel. He's going north. Well, Wouters is running smoothly, there's no problem, they're not hitting sand. He found the channel. And he eased himself into the gully there. On the power. Happy hunting, enjoy the day. Is that the launch yet? Happy hunting, enjoy the day. That is the launch. Okay, well done. Jehovah Rafeka is being pushed. I need to get through the eyepiece, sorry. Blom using the trims high there to get off the sandbank. Oops. To reposition the camera there. Legs in the back is now sore. So I had to come and sit down. Yeah, Rafika's floating in front of that ugly peninsula sandbank, but he's got a gap in front of him. He's gonna push hard. He's gonna close up in front of him. Yep, he's just got over it. It was nice and small. Difficult launches made easy by the skippers here at St Lucia Estuary, Isimangaliso Wetland Park, South Africa. Well done, Peter. Happy hunting. Enjoy the day.